Milan are running out of steam, and the fear is that the rossoneri might not have enough left in the tank to get over the line. For so much of the season, Champions League football looked well within the rossoneri's grasp, but now Max Allegri's side are under pressure. Milan's fate is still in their own hands. They can win out their remaining games and qualify for next season's Champions League. But Manuel Pascali, if the rossoneri perform anything like they have done recently, that looks less than likely. Good evening.
Good evening, Patrick. Yes, they have to be at their best. Atalanta are struggling, but this is a massive match for the rossoneri.
And Santi Jimenez with an early opportunity. Easy save for Carnesecchi. Bartesaghi. Rabiot might be tempted here. Rabiot with the effort, and it caught the outside of the post.
Yeah, good move this by AC Milan, Patrick, because Leao is starting really wide. Look who is inside. Bartesaghi, like Theo Hernandez was doing in his past with the rossoneri. From that distance, too much room for Rabiot. Great strike.
Now De Ketelaere. Scalvini looking for De Ketelaere. Zappacosta in support. Pavlovic with a nudge. De Ketelaere keeps possession. That's a good ball as well. Krstovic goes down. Raspadori on the turn. Still Raspadori. And this is Ederson! It goes from bad to worse for Milan. After what had been a bright start from the rossoneri, Atalanta score with their first attack as Ederson fires into the corner.
But Patrick, is all coming from a great combination on the right in between De Ketelaere, Zappacosta, finding the third man running, Scalvini with a brilliant pass to the Belgium star, who's challenging Pavlovic, but he's too strong. Then finding inside the box, Krstovic. Maybe there is a pull from Gabbia. No, Raspadori is doing an amazing job. Then the ball towards Ederson there. Great strike from low distance. You can see too many legs in front of Magic Mike, who cannot do anything. And Atalanta are 1-0 up here in San Siro.
They've let Krstovic turn. Mignon pushes it away. Still there for Krstovic. De Ketelaere. Zappacosta now. Glorious ball that Raspadori couldn't reach. Zalewski's kept it in play meantime. Atalanta looking dangerous with every attack.
Yeah, brilliant save by Mike Maignan. Powerful strike by Krstovic from the edge of the box. And now AC Milan are struggling. Great ball in by Zappacosta. Couple of players try to reach the delivery. AC Milan are struggling at the moment.
No foul on Santi Jimenez. He in stolen possession. And Raspadori releases Zalewski. 5 forward here for Atalanta. Zalewski chopping the shoulder, and Mignon rather unorthodox there, the save to push it behind.
Again, AC Milan caught by counter.
Kolasinac, Krstovic, Kolasinac. De Winter did well.
Did really well, but Krstovic is a great player to play with when he plays low.
Zalewski, Ricci there to intercept. Risky from Mignon, won by Zappacosta. De Ketelaere now. Krstovic. Actually came off Pavlovic last, who got it clear. De Ketelaere. And again. Krstovic pinning his man. This is Zappacosta! And it's 2 for Atalanta. Once again, They've broken through the Milan backline. And with not even half an hour gone here at San Siro, it is completely silent.
Patrick, we thought about ideas, and you can see there is a Palladino philosophy on this goal. Look, Zappacosta movement. He knows that this ball is going to reach Kustovic, and he knows exactly that the number 90 is going to play this layoff towards him. Look, this ball. Look, this move. Maybe they're going to check, but look like the number 77 is in an onside position. It's all a part of great move by Atalanta. This can be not the perfect finish you wish, but doesn't matter. 2-0 Atalanta.
Given away, and here's Leao in behind. He's got there too. Rafa Leao straight at Carnesecchi.
And he was onside. This is a massive chance to reduce the gap. Massive one for the Portuguese winger.
Partizaghi for Leao, getting too casual. A reminder, Milan had a player sent off in the first half of their defeat at Sassuolo last weekend when they lost 2-0. They're trailing 2-0 here. Leao's already been booked. Could have scored here, perhaps should have scored.
He should have scored.
And if Milan don't qualify for the Champions League, do you see Allegri leaving the club?
I think so. I think so, Patrick.
Nice give and go. This is Leao away from Zappacosta. Leao squares it. Good work from Zalewski to make sure that Loftus-Cheek didn't latch onto it.
Brilliant by Zalewski. Brilliant.
Pavlovic, meantime. Ricci scored in the reverse fixture. De Winter. Salamakers finding space to deliver. Hien away. Rabiot strikes it. Will be a goal kick in the end.
That's what you want to see from Leao every single time he's got the ball. Make things happen. That was clearly, I think, a corner kick. De Ketelaere with his back. Touch last year.
Salamakers has a go. Carnesecchi right behind it.
Maybe not the right option. He had Jimenez on the right side. There was even Leao and Rabiot.
Pavlovic trying to create something. De Ketelaere stood his ground. Played one of the 3 added minutes here. Raspadori keeping possession. Ederson losing it. But Zappacosta is there. And they just seem to be first to every ball, Atalanta, winning the 50-50s.
Correct, Patrick, correct. They're much sharper, quicker to react in every single situation.
Salamakers through. Loftus-Cheek now. Jimenez calling for it by the penalty spot. Alexis Salamakers trying to make something happen. Jimenez, Salamakers. He did really well. Could have given away a penalty. Instead, he took the ball.
Fantastic block by the number 4. I don't know why Milan is complaining, because this is a fabulous block by the Atalanta centre back. It is kind of back heel.
Ricci. Fouled by Raspadori. That should be the interval as well. This is the scoreline that Milan feared. It's the result they were dreading. Ederson giving Atalanta the lead after half a dozen minutes. Zappacosta doubling the advantage for La Dea. Welcome back out to San Siro, where it's not going according to plan for Max Allegri and Milan. That's an understatement, hence why he's sent for Christopher Nkunku from the bench. Loftus-Cheek coming off, so Milan might be going to a front three that Allegri was asked about in the lead up to this game. He said it was possible they could go with that system. Max Allegri has often said that football's great because it always gives you a second chance, so Milan have a second chance inside the same game here. And Milan won't like the comparison or the reference, but they need to produce something now, similar to what Inter did against Como here in the Cup. Here's Rafa Leao from a long way out, watched wide by Carnesecchi.
As Calvini is struggling, we don't know if it was previously, no, for the challenge in the first half, and now
Odilon Kosunu comes on. How frustrating this must be for Giorgio Scalvini. Derone for Zappacosta. Pavlovic on the cover. You could immediately see Krstovic trying to cut off the potential back pass to Maignan. Atalanta have won it high. Ederson now for Raspadori. And it's found a way past Maignan. Raspadori on target again at San Siro. And he's now found the net against Milan for Sassuolo, Napoli and Atalanta.
and this is probably the killing goal for AC Milan. But this is a huge mistake by Ricci in the middle of the park, going with the outside of his right foot. Too sloppy. You can see here, look what he's doing. Then Ederson, as usual, winning the ball back. Raspadori with a great move. From a tight angle, I think we can easily say that Mike Maignan can do better. And now it's 3-0, Atalanta.
Struck with power by Raspadori, but perhaps some surprise that Milan's captain, at times their best player, hasn't done better with that. So Leao's now been hooked. He's not happy. Once again, he's been booed. Third home game running. There have been fischi per Leao. Yusuf Fofana is on. Santi Jimenez withdrawn for Fulkrug. But how much does the context matter? Club that you're playing at. Given away by Ricci meantime. De Ketelaere for Krstovic. And now Raspadori. Good ball that from Ricci for Nkunku. The hammy's gone for Kosunu, himself a substitute. Christopher Nkunku, can they get one? There's your answer. So Ahanor for Kosunu, that might require a reshuffle as part of the back three. Mario Pasalic coming on for Charles de Ketelaere, one former Milan player for another. Nkunku, he's past Hien, Nkunku! Carnesecchi with a wonderful save.
Fantastic save by Carnesecchi, brave enough to attack the ball forward.
Ederson, Krstovic, again holding it up to good effect. Pasalic, Bellanova, and Krstovic should have scored. Salamakers, Fulkrug, and Nkunku. It just won't go in for Milan.
And I think there is a touch by Carnesecchi again, who's desperate to keep a clean sheet here in San Siro. There is a difference to beat AC Milan here 1-3 or maybe 0-3, and Carnesecchi knows it.
Fulkrug, and here's Fofana. Why didn't he shoot? Carnesecchi was required again.
Yeah, he went for maybe the easiest solution to try to feed with a square ball one of his teammates, but from that distance, strike it with all the power you've got in your foot.
Nkunku up against Ahanor. Back for Pavlovic. This is Rabiot. Rabiot's shot! And Carnesecchi had it covered.
Finally, somebody's taking responsibility even from distance. Rabiot, good try.
Pavlovic. Past Pasalic, still Pavlovic. Estupinian had to slam on the brakes. It's his ball in. Flicked on by Nkunku for Füllkrug. And they do get one back, Milan. But the flag goes up. A wag of the finger from the German this time. He thinks the goal should stand.
Yeah, they're going to check the flick by Nkunku probably. Yeah, he's clearly in an offside position.
Pavlovic wants it back from Fofana. Instead it's into Atakame. He strikes it. Punched away rather nonchalantly by Carnesecchi. Rabiot meantime. Füllkrug, that's all he could do. It's Pavlovic rather with the header.
And probably affected by cramps now.
Fofana searching past Krstovic. This is Rabiot. And it's just a corner for Milan. Bellanova got something on it. Ricci's free kick. Too high for Füllkrug, but it's in from Pavlovic. They have one. Do they have time to stage an improbable, almost impossible comeback?
Coming from a player that always give his everything. That's a brilliant ball by Ricci, by the way. A great header by the number 31. They might check again AC Milan player's position. But look, Kolasinac is too far away from the number 31. Wonderful header, no chance for Carnesecchi.
Atalanta no doubt relieved to have the ball at this end of the pitch, having been on the receiving end of a Milan response. Raspadori, good effort.
Yeah, he tried the Pirlo shot, maledetta.
Pavlovic, he's still giving it everything. Ricci, Atakame, Milan believe all of a sudden. Atakame for Füllkrug, and here's Nkunku, that's a penalty! And all of a sudden, Milan, from 12 yards, can get back to within one goal.
You never know what can happen in the football.
Nkunku won the penalty. Nkunku scores the penalty. And there are still 3 added minutes for Milan to complete this improbable comeback.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Perfect penalty by Nkunku, who doesn't miss from the penalty spot. And now game on. Brilliant by the number 18. No chance for Carnesecchi.
Estupinian, that was high from Bellanova. It's a Milan free kick and a yellow card for Bellanova as well. Nkunku's free kick. Gabbia! That was nearly the moment. Füllkrug saying he should have left it.
Wow. That's incredible. Even all the fans, they were not happy, obviously, with the AC Milan performance. Look, 2 players, I think, got Füllkrug probably right shoulder.
Too little, too late for Milan. Atalanta celebrate a win at San Siro. Max Allegri's side responded late on. And they'll need to harness that reaction from the last 10 minutes or so in their 2 remaining games if they are to qualify for the Champions League.